Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Spotlight. I'm your host, Brielle Jungblood, and today we're here with Amber Laughinghouse from the women's cross country team. Amber, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me how you feel about being a senior.
I can't believe I am a senior. It seems like I just started here at USCA, so it's definitely kind of surreal that I'm about to graduate.
I know. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a nursing major. I'm from Edgefield, South Carolina. I'm ready to graduate.
Ready to get out of here.
And I like to run.
Okay, so you're a nursing major. Tell us how you manage all of this time with schoolwork and being an athlete.
It definitely takes a lot of time management. You have to really focus on prioritizing and getting everything done. I write everything down in my agenda, practice, everything, just because my life's so crazy. I feel like I would lose my mind if I didn't.
Absolutely.
So just staying organized really helps.
So you said you're from Edgefield. That's not very far from here, is it?
No, it's 25, maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, so you get to go home whenever you want, pretty much.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not a long commute.
Right, you can go home for a nice home-cooked meal.
Yeah, definitely. Those are always good.
So tell us about your cross-country experience here.
Well, I was a walk-on my sophomore year, so I didn't have a lot of experience running competitively. I didn't run in high school or anything like that. I kind of just ran for fun.
Right.
I know people don't usually say that they run for fun.
No. I can't really think of anyone that does.
That's what most people say. And I talked to Coach after running with a couple of girls that were seniors on the team when I was a freshman. And she basically gave me a shot, and I have learned so much. It's definitely been a huge learning experience,
Absolutely.
like learning proper form and learning what the difference is in racing competitively versus just going out for a jog.
Right, so it's definitely different. It's not
It's
like what
very
you
different.
think it is.
Yeah.
So tell us how that walk-on process happened.
So basically I just met a few girls that were already on the team, and they asked me to come run with them because I, met them in the gym, I think, at USC Aiken. And they asked me to come run with them, and I did. And they were like, you should totally talk to our coach. You should come run with us. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can run for a D2 school. I don't know how that would go. But they encouraged me to do it. So I met with Coach, and I talked to her, and talked to her a little bit about what I thought my times were. And she basically was like, okay, we can work with that. We can try to get you to where we want you to be. So she kind of took that, she went out on a limb kind of and gave me that shot. So I'm very grateful for that.
And here you are.
Here I am.
Running for a D2 school.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So I'm sure that was like a big step in your college career, wanting to be an athlete after already wanting to be a nursing major. So how supportive is your family over this?
They're really supportive. I talk about how stressed I am all the time, and like I live off of coffee and get no sleep because I'm a nursing major. And it's really hard sometimes, and they're kind of always there just to reassure me that it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be worth it.
You're going to get through it when you get your degree, and when you get to compete and everything. Think about how happy that makes you and everything.
So on average, how many miles do you run a day?
It depends. Like, we're out of season right now, so maybe 3 or 4. But when we're in season, sometimes it's like 8 a day for like 6 days a week. So it can be a lot, but your body really just adjusts to it. Like, some people, I'll tell them, like, I'm training for a half marathon right now, and they're like, oh, you ran 12 miles the other day? How are you not dying? And your body, it really just gets used to it.
Yeah.
So
You just slowly make your way up.
slowly, very slowly.
So what field do you want to go into with nursing? What type of nursing do you want to go into?
I'm not totally sure yet. There's a lot that I think I want to do, and there's been a lot that I figured out that I don't want to do. I would love to work in a NICU. I would love to work in the ED because you see so much, and it's really fast-paced. Anything like an acute care setting where there's a lot going on, I feel like I'd really like to be there.
Okay. So if you could describe your time here in one word, what word would you use?
Oh, goodness. One word. Changing, I guess.
That's a good one.
I feel like since I started here and where I'm at the point I am now, so much has changed. I've changed so much. I've made mistakes. I've done good things. I've done bad things. So I've learned a lot about who I am and who I want to be, and it's just been a really changing process.
Right, the process of college.
Yeah,
You're finding
the
out who
struggle,
you are.
really.
Actually, yeah, the struggle. So, are you going to continue running after you graduate?
I think so, yeah. I've gotten interested in half marathons now, so I'm actually doing my first one in a couple of weeks. And one of the professors here at USC Aiken that runs with us sometimes, he's trying to talk me into doing triathlons this summer. So we'll see.
So that's a big step.
Those are like road races would be what I'd want to do in the summer.
Okay. So how do you want to be remembered here at USC Aiken?
I'd like to be remembered by my teammates as a good teammate, someone who always supported them on tough runs and everything like that. I definitely want to be remembered as a good student because I work really hard when it comes to school. And I want to be remembered as an overall, I guess, friendly face to most people.
Well, I think you've done that. I think you've done a good job.
Good.
Alrighty, Amber. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We wish you nothing but the best of luck with your upcoming season and, of course, after you graduate with your whole nursing thing. But we just wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Alright, guys. That wraps things up with Amber's Senior Spotlight. Make sure you tune in next time.